Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami. We've got baseball from Marlins Park tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Matt Latos, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Here's Alejandro De Aza, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Stepping in now, Yomer Sanchez. He'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. Ashe fields it cleanly.
And this is the kind of play that makes the manager go a little bit nuts. It's only the second batter of the entire game, and his defense is throwing the ball around already. I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Inside ball.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Now it's
Outside,
2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Runners are at first and third with none out. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 3-2 from him. Hot shot down the line. And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Lo. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Here's Lucas Duda now.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Latos ready, the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
This misses now as Latos runs the count full to 3-2. On deck is Jose Bautista. The 3-2 pitch. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Yeah, these guys came into this game with a plan, and they've executed it really well at the dish. They've been very aggressive, and that aggressiveness has put them up by 4 early on. What a great start.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. They should check out his righty-lefty splits. No surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a
Ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
And even 1-1 count to Bautista. Four runs here in this half inning. The 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that screams at me is the fact that they don't score many runs. They're in the bottom third in the league. They're putting way too much pressure on their pitching staff, and they're going to have to change their offensive approach if they're going to get this team going.
Here's Drew Stubbs now, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Brock Holt now. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 5 homers and 14 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Count remains 2-2. Brock Holt now with a full count.
3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Ashe is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia. Miguel Gonzalez is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phillies. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't very good. Knocked out after 3 innings and took the loss. They're expecting much more from him, and he needs to get off to a flying start in this one.
Now batting, Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins from left fielder number 21, Christian Yelich.
First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Up next from Miami, Adeiny Echeverria, and he'll put his 9-game hitting streak on the line in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A neck-high fastball that time. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infielder. Full count now, 3-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Now a hard liner, but foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Hit back toward the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Sanchez waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 1 inning in the books here. Phillies on top, 4-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started.
Leading off for
Gonzalez,
Philadelphia.
and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Standing in now, Miguel Gonzalez. Now a bunt attempt here. Good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense.
Left fielder.
And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014. Covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Alejandro De Aza. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0. Drilled to the right side. Dietrich takes it in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yolmer Sanchez. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. The first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Lower the fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. And it's 1-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. Echeverria over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they're in front 4-0. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami. Justin Bour took an 0-for-4 in the victory last night.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. The 1-2. Looked at for ball number 2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Jose Bautista. Known obviously for the high leg kick and the light tower power. He's no slouch defensively. Works hard at his craft and has the ability to throw guys out with a strong and accurate arm.
Stepping up to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
1 out, nobody on. This is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Popped him up. Duda moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Cody Ashe.
Standing in, Cody Ashe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back to it.
The windup and the 0-1. Short, hit hard. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Miami down in order. They trail here 4-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Micah Franco gets set to start out the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Old strike two with the letters. 0-2 now.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back. But I think he might throw it here.
Grounded to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
First baseman number 21, Lucas Duda.
Riding in once again, Lucas Duda. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Duda behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Into the box, Jose Bautista. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Catcher Jared Salter, the Maki is in now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Shot weakly to the left. And that's out number one.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready now for the Marlins, Derek Dietrich, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Stubbs sprinting after it. 2 gone.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Matt Latos.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Matt Latos. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now the pitch. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's talented.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 4-0. Ready for another chance. Drew Stubbs. He'll be in to lead off here against Matt Latos.
Drew Stubbs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Strike. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Stanton. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, Brock Holt.
Stepping up now, Brock Holt. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Digging in to try it again, Pete Gonzalez. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swinging the ball line softly down the line in left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
In now, Miguel Gonzalez. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, left fielder, Alejandro De Aza.
Here's Alejandro De Aza, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 2-1 home. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And this misses now as Latos runs the count full to 3-2. Ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now batting, second baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
Digging in once again, Yolmer Sanchez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's Latos now on 0-2 down the first baseline. This will be a foul ball and it's still 0-2. Hit hard down the line. Foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
To 1-2 now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Phillies leave them loaded. They lead it 4-0. In is Christian Yelich. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, and they've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
he has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First offering on its way. Low with the splitter, ball
Counts
1.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall
batter
for the
number
first
3,
down.
shortstop, Adeni Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider.
That's inside.
And that one just missed outside. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
No runs, no hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy,
right
but
fielder,
at least they have a base
27,
runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stanton.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
0-1.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball
So
2.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Stubbs moving in. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Bohr.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Bohr, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider down low for a strike.
One ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Echeverria, the runner at first with 2 gone. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Count still at 1-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Stubbs ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run homer for Justin Bour. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Marlins get a bit closer. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell
Ozuna
Ozuna.
Misses to him. It's ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bautista is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-2. Ready once again, Maikel Franco. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Maikel Franco.
First offering on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And there's ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a line drive. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Lucas Duda. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's low.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Fastball misses badly there. He's behind 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
2 balls and a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Line to the right side. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dietrich is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopper foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. Ripped down the line. This will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. Franco at second with 2 down. The curveball that catches the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Phillies strand one as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Here's Cody Ashe. Comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And one gone. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. One away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th. And coming up, the switch hitting backstop, Jared Saltalamacchia. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
On to first, and Saltalamacchia grounds out here. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Derek Dietrich.
Ready now, Derek Dietrich. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Gonzalez has a play, and that retires the side. Miami down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Here's Brock Holt now. Last time through was a base hit.
Third baseman, Brock Holt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. It's a fastball that misses. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
Now the 2-1. This is pulled into right. Stanton is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out hitting. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Pete Gonzalez. And he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And that'll be the end of the evening now for Matt Latos. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. David Phelps enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
David Phelps.
Standing in now, Miguel Gonzalez. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder Alejandro Diaz.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Alejandro Diaz, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Set and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Gonzalez stands at second with 2 gone. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2-2.
2-2. Looped out towards short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Your attention,
Tamori
please.
is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Leonard Tomori.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And there's one down now.
The left fielder, number 21, Christian Yelich.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Christian Yelich. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on straight.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, Adeiny Echeverria. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 22, Carter.
Digging in to try it again, Yolmer Sanchez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Echeverria has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Michael Franco.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Franco. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And he misses with it. 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in. that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Lucas Duda will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. From the stretch, a little bouncer. That was foul for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Now the pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 1-2. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 23 for him thus far, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead.
Now pitching for the Phillies
comes on now. He'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Justin Bohr.
Justin Bohr.
As he rips it on the ground to second.
Sanchez is there on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Good range off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. The 1-1.
There's a slider taken for a ball.
Sliders in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Cody Ashe.
He'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
And Stubbs is right there to put it away, and the inning is over. Marlins able to draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Hitting out for the Phillies, the right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
First pitch of the at-bat. It's a slider right over the middle.
0-1's the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
D-Rock.
1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for
Well, to
Philadelphia,
bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters, it's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Here's Drew Stubbs now. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
And he lays off there. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. It's in there for strike number 2.
Now, there's 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Brock Holt now. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Just missed outside. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Yeah. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Ozuna is under it, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Ramos will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 34.
Jose Iglesias will also come on now, so he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 2. Jose
Catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Bautista to the track. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tie run with a leadoff triple.
When this thing left the bat, I thought he was going to break the tie by himself, but he does the next best thing, ripping the ball off the wall and coming all the way around for a triple. Now we'll wait to see if one of his teammates can bring him home.
So stepping in, Derek Dietrich, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. Neck-high fastball that time. Grounded to the right. Duda's up with it. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The pitcher, number 22, Carter.
Trevor Blue come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, Trevor Blue.
And that one right down Main Street. Saltalamacchia takes his lead at third with 1 away. Down and away, ball 1. And there's ball 2 now. Drive into left field, a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D'Lo, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
In is Christian Yelich. Lifted into center field. Stubbs is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Some action out in the bullpen. A couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through to the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
And that's in there, base hit. And that'll score the go-ahead run from second to make it 5-4.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D'Lo. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out, and slow yourself down and come through? And that's exactly
number 6, Matt McCormick.
Into the box, Justin Bohr. He'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. 2 down, runners at first and second. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We've played 8 full. It's the Marlins 5 and the Phillies 4. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Sinchek comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Gonzalez. They'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jose Iglesias. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit down the line at first. A foul ball here, 0-1. Now set and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Off for a ball, 2-1. Two and 2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's Alejandro De Aza. And the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. Hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows there are no awards for success with getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here tonight, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple of minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change with one swing of the bat.
Stepping in now, Yolmer Sanchez, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead, here's the delivery.
1-1.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 home. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. Philly down to their last strike. Smoke on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And he is out at the plate. He tried in vain to score the tying run. And this place is going crazy. The ball game is over.
Man, oh man, what an amazing finish. I know it didn't work out, but I applaud them sending the runner right there. They needed a run to tie the game, and it was going to take a great play to get him, but that's just what happened. Wow, that was close, but the one-run margin stands.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. The Miami Marlins came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Carter Capps earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Steve Cishek earns the save out of the bullpen, his 26th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For Philadelphia, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Comer Metro Rail Station.